Coming from the Caveman Studios in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Thanks.
Click subscribe and the bell. Do it now!
How you guys doing? We're here with Rich Kramer, one of the head trainers at Madhouse Academy in New Jersey. How's it going, man?
Very good. Thanks for having me, guys.
No problem. We had an interesting open. Ray couldn't find his phone, and then it was all
awesome.
blacked out, but we're up and we're live.
It was a great welcoming for me to experience, for real. That was good. That was awesome.
How's it going down there? I know the Jets aren't doing too good, not like us Buffalo Bills. So
yeah, the Jets were once again the Jets today, as we all know, and all get make fun of for. But I went Christmas shopping, so I just ignored it. I ignored the pain. I ignored my text messages that were insults from my friends, and I just kept it moving, man. That was
awesome. On the Christmas shopping, how much of a Christmas shopper are you? Did you start and finish today, or have you been doing it for a while now?
Well, we've been doing it for a while, and as I say, when I say we, mostly the wife, ordering and doing stuff, and me, I just throw her ideas. But physical shopping today was my first day. Yes, sadly.
Man. Yeah. I did all of my shopping. I started and finished my shopping yesterday, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Done one day.
Wow.
Shopping. Yep.
12-hour shift, man. I like it.
That's what it takes to get it done.
I know.
I didn't get you nothing, Ray. Ray's tough because his birthday's on New Year's, so you gotta give him a Christmas present and a New Year's present. He only gets one.
Mine's the day after Christmas, so I feel the pain. It's bad.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, no one cares, bro. No one has money. My family don't even care sometimes. It's hilarious, man. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, we wake up, we got toys. Let's just rock out the toys,
So I didn't know too much. Oh, go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, growing up back in the '80s, Christmas and New Year, my father used to spend the cook money, gave me presents. I used to get a lot of presents.
Yee!
Jeez, I don't even know how to come back to that. I was about to go into something for real, and then Ray put a real Christmas downer out there.
That was great.
Yeah, it was back in the 80s.
Oh,
so fun. I don't know too much about your gym, Rich. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Do you own it? Are you just a head trainer? How's it work?
Yeah, no, I'm just a trainer there. My very good friend Pat Hemingway is the owner. I've been training with him for about a decade of my life, and when I say training, it's just him beating the hell out of me, and showing me some cool things once in a while. But he opened the gym right after COVID. We've been open for 3 years. The Muay Thai program has been going on for 2. We service the Ocean Monmouth County area of New Jersey. So Neptune, Asbury, Brick, Toms River. We have a lot of police officers in our academy because our state's moving towards making jiu-jitsu part of their training. So almost not just combatives in the academy. They're gonna try to get them to be blue belts or at least belted in the sport to just to help with the proper way to restrain someone without severely hurting them.
Yeah, for sure.
I
think that's important too. And I work with some law enforcement officers too, and you need to know what is legal for the officers to use as well when instructing them. Yeah. Because a lot of jiu-jitsu techniques are illegal. At least
exactly.
In New York.
I mean, obviously all the guys roll with us live and learn jiu-jitsu, but we also make sure to point out, be like, hey, so this is cool to do, this is not cool to do,
Yeah.
And what I get, the feedback I get from them is they just feel more confident when a confrontation starts. So when you feel more confident, you're less likely to do something that's out of line or out of your character, So that was really good feedback to get from them, real life experience in the street using it, and how they where before jiu-jitsu they would have been a lot more nervous to get a physical altercation or whatnot, And then, once they train for a little bit, they get over, being pinned and feeling that pressure, and it's not so crazy to them anymore when unfortunately sometimes things go wrong,
Yeah, usually when we have the police on, Ray's not here for those episodes, but we have a couple of police on.
After that comment, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Ray avoids law enforcement officers. He's 0 for 6 on the law enforcement podcast so far. But we've had Jay Wadsworth on. He does the combatives for like police all over the country, and we've had some other combative experts on. And we've had this talk quite a few times on podcasts. And it's really important that officers do train in jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai as well.
Yeah, no, it's really great to see people just building the skills beyond, once they're not going to plateau. They're going to come, they're going to learn, they're going to grow. And the side effect of all that for them is going to be hopefully a black belt and being safe out there, serving the public.
Do you guys do like weapon retention stuff with them?
No, we don't mess with that stuff because none of us are really trained in that,
Yeah.
I like to fight with these or this or
Yeah.
But
sure.
yeah, so we're not per se like that, but it's just cool to see like a gym full of the actual community. We got all walks of life, from cop to criminal. It's great, it's beautiful. Everybody gets along. We're all a team. We're all a family. We all go watch each other kill other people. It's hilarious. It's the most ragtag group of people.
I hope you're talking about the fighters, not the cops. I hope you're talking about the fighters, not the cops.
Yeah, no, man, it's funny. It's like and like now that weed's legal in New Jersey, talking to cops about weed in class is it's a mind-blowing experience. You know what I mean? Like you're sitting there like, wow, like you do that now. This is weird. Like I'm not just like the stone purple belt anymore. You know what I mean? They're like, they get it now. Do
they get it, or are they just accepting of it?
Oh no, well, they'll probably both. But I mean, that's the beauty of the gym, right? We accept everybody. We accept whatever faults, whatever problems you have is our problem too.
Yeah, that was like watching Eric Herbert corner Ray.
Was you like, dude, punch him?
No, Eric Herbert is like a police detective.
Okay.
And, he was our head MMA coach when Ray was fighting. So.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like the reverse with me and my students.
Exactly.
Oh, that's great, guys. That's funny. That's real funny. But yeah, so we've been open 3 years. We offer morning and night classes. Like I said before, the guy Pat that owns it, he's he competed his butt off from blue belt to black belt. He still competes. Very knowledgeable, big, deep half guard guy. A lot of us used to go up to Marcelo Garcia's in the city and train. So we have some of that lineage too going on.
He's talking about coming back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
It's really exciting to see.
Yeah, we've been in the game a while. So, I mean, me personally, I've been doing martial arts for 15 years. Muay Thai for 15, Jiu-Jitsu for 13. The reason I started Jiu-Jitsu, it's a funny story. I how when everybody learns martial arts and, starts fighting, they're like, oh, I'm going to go be a bouncer, meet girls, be the cool guy at the bar, I'm tough. And then I got taken down by a D1 wrestler and folded. And, my leg kick didn't work. My jab, nothing worked. And I was just pinned. I thought I was going to literally die. It was scary. And after that experience, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go do this jiu-jitsu stuff. Because, I mean, you guys know, it's a scary situation to be in, especially when you know how to fight. And when you get put there, it's not good, So luckily there's other bouncers there to pull the guy off me,
Yeah.
Kudos to them. But that's what really got me into jiu-jitsu, me meeting Pat and me actually being here tonight, which is hilarious. I got beat up.
Like Joe Rogan says, man, you don't know how helpless you are till like a black belt gets his hands on you. And if you never grappled before, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's like it's like here you are, you're like, yo, I got hands, I can kick, I got these elbows, and then you're looking at the ceiling. And you're like, nothing works. Nothing works there. But
So, what rank are you now? 12 years? Are you the black belt now?
no, it's funny. I was on and off for about 3 years, buying a house, having kids, doing all that stuff. So I'm gonna hopefully be a brown belt soon. I got a 4-stripe purple belt. I got my
Nice.
4-stripe about last month, and I looked my instructor deep in his eyes and was like, "Is it time? Is it coming soon?" Like.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like it's been a long time, man. I'm 42. I blew my shoulder out last week at jiu-jitsu. I'm like, I need this black belt soon.
Still got a while to go, man. That's a long way.
I know.
Purple's a hard belt. Like once you get through purple, bronze is kind of like a placeholder, but purple's tough, man. It's really the huge separation between like blue and black.
Yeah, and I feel like there's just so much more expected of me, and like it's tough because I have 2 kids, 2 kids full time, 2 kids part time. That's a whole nother story we can go in some other day. But my 2
The
full-time
fighter's life story.
my 2 full-time kids, they both play travel sports. I coach hockey at 5 a.m. today. My daughter's in cheer. She just won a national championship, so kudos to her. So training is tough. You know what I mean? Like to get there, to train, to make it, and that was the one thing that I had trouble with purple belt is just meeting the expectations because, like you said, there's a huge jump from white to blue and then blue to purple. Like I feel like when you're at the end of your purple belt, you should be somewhat useful against a black or brown belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're gonna tap them, but you know.
By the time you're brown, you're pretty much a black belt. You should be like hanging with the black, like not the elite black belts, but you should be hanging with most black belts, and like there's not much difference. It's just waiting your time then.
Yeah, and it was funny too, man. Like I got like 1 stripe, and then like it was like a year, bro. And then I got 2 stripes. And then it was like another 2 years, and he gave me the last stripe. I'm like, 2 years, dude. Like, wow. All right. This is good. We're almost there. Now I'm like worried. I have a complex. Is it gonna be like 4 years till I get the brown belt? Like, what's going on here? What's expected? But but the journey's awesome, man. Journey's awesome.
How many tips you got now, Ray?
I think I got 3.
Almost there, buddy.
Ray's been training almost as long as you, sort of.
That's awesome. Like you said, he shows up for the super fights, does his thing, and walks out the door.
Ray, you've been in for jiu-jitsu once in the last year.
Yo, if I come up there, bro, you got to hit the jiu-jitsu with me, all right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Ray's a savage. He's actually really good. He just doesn't.
No, yeah, I'm not doubting the man. He's got that bald head. He looks like any guy with a bald head's dangerous on the mat, dude. You know that.
Well, we switched up. I did a lot of.
Yeah.
A few years. Then do no.
You're breaking up a little bit, Ray. It's kind of a little bit hard to hear you.
Yeah, maybe the drones are getting you, man. We got the drones going all crazy, bro. Wild out there.
Police are tapping his phone for sure.
Yeah, probably right now, man. I feel like there's gonna be one flying over again.
Yeah, Ray 1 year ago today came in and grappled off with his cousin, who's been grappling really hardcore for a little bit now, trying to get ready for tournaments.
Did he whoop his butt or what happened?
His cousin beat him up. Yeah, his little cousin beat him up. It was kind of funny.
That's not nice, man.
No, it happened though. Like he used to beat up his little cousin when he's little. Now his little cousin's big, dude. He's like 230, 240. Real solid wipeout. So it was looking good, and then they had a great match. Ray's gonna have another sign-in soon, so we can see all these these little.
Ray's a podcast legend. It seems like right now.
Yeah, he is a legend. So tell me, what do you do at the gym? What are your responsibilities? What do you do as far as Muay Thai?
All right, yeah. So
how many fighters you guys got?
All right, so like I was telling you guys before, we had a fighter that we were gonna work with. We just started the MMA program. We just started getting not the casual trainee anymore. They wanted to come in and we had a couple of dudes that want to fight. So unfortunately, the one dude we had going got hurt in a car accident. So we're just waiting for him to recover. And we're gonna hopefully get him a match. You know, when he gets back and he's ready to go. As far as like what I teach, it's very like it's Muay Thai, but you know, there's some other aspects to it. I feel like I started out like everybody. I was a Tiger Schulman dude, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you see the ad on Facebook, you click, you go in. So that was my first gym. I trained there for a while. I ended up managing the one in Bricktown for a little bit, and then I went up to Eatontown with a guy named Jose. He's Jose Villanueva. He fought for Tiger Schulman for Ring of Combat. Very knowledgeable guy. So you know, I have that kind of karate background with a mix of like striking. Because it's funny, like, you know, Tiger Schulman, it's like boxing, it's everything put together, you know.
Yeah.
And then you know, I moved from Brick up to Monmouth County, and I started training at Kurt Pellegrino's in Belmar, ex UFC fighter.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's where I learned more of like a MMA traditional style. And then I ended up getting you know, my like black accreditation. There's no really belts in Muay Thai, but you know, just getting accredited as knowing what I'm doing finally. At it's called Knockout Muay Thai in Bricktown, and he's a very traditional Muay Thai fighter. So clinching, knees, elbows, you know, really heavy on that stuff. So what I teach, I try to teach to everybody is I try to mix it all together. You know what I mean? Because everybody I've learned from has some pretty good concepts, and it's really helped me as an instructor learning from so many different people. Because I learned like what to do and what not to do. You know,
For
so
sure.
I greatly benefited from that, and you know, I appreciate everybody that helped me along the way. So it's I'm very thankful to be doing what I'm doing. It's cool, helping people. You know, it's funny, man. We have two naval engineers in class. We have like a kid that works at like a hot dog stand part time. You know, we have a bunch of tattooed mongrels like every gym does. We actually got a girl brave enough to train with us. We have one, so that's good to see. We're trying to grow the girls program, but I feel like with Muay Thai, they're like, I don't want to get punched in the face, coach. Like that's not what I want to do, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's been a journey, but it's been a fun one, and I'm very happy to have the chance to share my knowledge, you know.
That's really good. It's this is a huge journey. I was crew under WTBA, and I got my black belt through Alliance. Like I understand the journey, man. There's so much to it.
Yeah, and I'm just glad I stuck with it because a lot of you know, it's life. Life throws a bunch of speed bumps in your way, and you know, like I'm one of those people. I was heavy into competing. You know, I got into the game late. I didn't start martial arts until I was, you know, late 20s. So by the time I got fights and you know, went through all that, like I was like the old guy in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
but as far as the experience was like I would never change it. You know, winning an IBJJF gold as a white belt in my first competition. And I know it's like you're a white belt and you suck, but it was like, you know, I was on a podium, like the cyborg liked my Instagram posts. I'm like, this is the coolest sport ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was one of those moments where I was like, all right. And then you know, life happens. You take a step back sometimes, but you know, I always kept coming back. So it's something to be said for the sport in general. You know.
The really crazy thing about the sport is like it's like poker. You can still you have enough access that you can train with the best guys in the world still. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. You can train with Cyborg. You can train with Sanchai. You can train with all these people
Exactly.
that go around.
There's always a seminar or something cool happening, especially in our area. We're very blessed to have the accessibility we do. You know, because a lot of places they don't. I feel like we're like the East Coast hub. You know.
Yeah, for sure. In Buffalo, we get a lot of people. We're a small ass place, you know. Like we still get lots of seminars and stuff in here. And
yeah, Buffalo's popping though, man. I've been up to Buffalo. It gets wild up there.
Hey, next time you're in, you gotta stop by the gym, man. Stop by
I know.
Integrity.
Well, it's hilarious, man. I'm like, I want to take my kids Niagara Falls and the wife, and now I'm like, yo, I can just stop off and train a little bit, and
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm right on the way right up to Niagara Falls. You just go right down Niagara Falls Boulevard, and you're all set, dog.
that's what's up, man. I mean, I would always be down, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
definitely
bring
come
some
on.
of the boys up.
Yeah, definitely do that, dude. We work with K4, and K4 is having their next event with Art of Combat. They're doing it in Rochester on February 1st. We were originally going to have a podcast about that, but you're on here, so as long as you're here, we'll start pumping out the
Solid.
shout outs. So, Rochester, February 1st, K4, here we come.
Wow. All right. Maybe I'll try to make an appearance. I'll see what everybody's up to.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. We're going to hostile territory, FCP.
There you
Just
go.
had an awesome show up in Rochester, so we're gonna follow it up with another awesome show with K4.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
We
Yeah, no,
watch MMA more.
Yeah, we do.
We do-
There's a lot of traditional Muay Thai in K4 too, so they play the music, full suite,
oh, that's
Like-
awesome,
elbows.
man.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
Yeah, you guys will have to definitely send me a link or something so I can show the gym.
Hey
That'd
man,
be,
we get the guys from the city.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Trey-
that'd be
Yeah,
that'd
we
be
do.
solid.
Electricity Boxing comes down. We got lots of guys from New York City. So one of our guys actually fought for Tiger Showman too, Saul Renfro.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's making waves out there.
Oh, that's awesome,
He's from
man.
Buffalo too.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
I and hopefully someday I have a guy to bring there. That would be solid, you know.
Yeah, so they do amateurs up to pros. So you get anybody, like we hook you up, we'll get you on the card for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that for sure. That'd be great.
So for guys in your area, obviously you can clip this up and make this advertisement for your gym. But how do they get in touch with you? How do they come in? How do they train at your gym?
All right, yeah. So you can contact us. We're on Instagram, Madhouse Academy at Madhouse Academy. I have it right down there below my my big head. And then it's you come in, try out whatever classes you want, make sure the gym's a fit for you. We make sure you're a fit for the gym, and we go from there. The cool part about our gym is there's no contracts. You just come in, you pay monthly. Because we understand, especially in our area, everybody's very transient, especially in the summer. I mean, we get a bunch of people from California, like all over the world, that actually come in. We had 2 dudes from Mexico last year that were working for the summer in Belmar, and they wanted to come learn how to fight. I'm like, this is awesome. Like,
That is pretty cool.
yeah, and now I follow these guys, and like one dude's climbing a volcano. I mean, it's just the people I get to meet is wild just because of the area. We're accessible by train. So if you if you don't have a car, you can always take the train and come train, which is a rhyme, I guess, kind of. Yeah, but we're right next to Kelly's. It's a Irish pub, so you can imagine the things we see at night coming out of there. So that's always fun to watch. I mean, you train, you hang out, and then you watch the old fishermen stumble out of the bar. It's awesome. But and you can also contact Pat Hemingway. I was trying to find his card and I can't. But the easiest way would be Instagram, and then also at madhouseacademy.com. We have a website. There's actually a link on the Instagram you can click, and it'll show you the times, the schedules, the structure. You can sign up right there, all that good stuff. So everyone's welcome. We train beginners to pros. It's a safe environment. Pat makes sure it's a safe environment for everybody, so I respect him, that way. And it's not hard. Come check us out.
Awesome. And how big is your class size, would you say?
It's funny. We went from like 6 people to start, and now we have 40 people in there sometimes rolling. So we're actually in the process of hopefully expanding soon and getting a bigger spot. But to watch it grow from the beginning to now, it's pretty. I mean, as you know, owning a school is pretty nuts. Like it's
Yeah,
cool.
dude, it's crazy. Some days we have like 2 people, and some days you got not enough room on the mats. Like
Yeah, I mean it's like the Royal Rumble. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
That's right. All right. If you got a wipeout, don't move. Stay in your
Exactly,
spot.
dude. I'm so glad I'm not a white belt in these situations. You know, just
Yeah.
getting pushed off the mat, brushed away, discarded, if you will. It's like, come on, guys, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
No, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us about your place.
Yeah, no problem.
What would you
Thank you for
say?
having me.
Oh, no problem. What would you say is the hardest part about walking into the gym, and how do you guys take care of that? And what do you do to alleviate the fears?
Well, that's a good one. So, the hardest part about walking into a gym, an MMA, or any type of martial arts gym, is the intimidation factor, right? Like, you've never been hit, you've never been choked, you've never been anything, right? So, like, how I break the ice is like they walk in, and I try to like either like insult them kindly to know that I'm on the level. Like, hey, like you have big feet or something weird, you know. And just kind of break the ice that way, or like, hey, you're like, we have a dude in there that's like super handsome. I'm like, hey man, you're super handsome. Why do you want to do this?
Yeah.
It's so I like to use humor, and usually it works. Some people look at me, but by the end of class, they usually like me. So and Pat's way of welcoming people is he brings them in, they put on a gi, and then we see if they can shrimp. And then Pat, lets him beat him up a little bit, does his thing, and just kind of more professional than me.
Yeah. That's
I
funny.
try to keep it light as possible.
My student sent me a video the other day. It's like a roast meter. There's like it starts as like a scale, and like you
Yeah.
want to be 1-to-1 rate roast to coaching. If you got too many roasts, you're not doing good. If you don't have enough roasts, you're not good either. So you need to have one roast to one coaching thing. I think
Yeah.
that's a pretty good skill to have.
I'm sure everybody makes fun of me
Yeah.
and my ways. But it's funny, like, you start 10 years ago, dude. It was like, for me, 15, I walked into a gym and I'm like, oh, I want to learn Muay Thai. And it's funny, the first place I went to, this is a great story if you have a moment.
Yeah, sure.
So in Bricktown, Rhino used to be down here, right? Remember Rhino fight team? Like Frankie Edgar was on
Oh
it.
yeah.
Dude. So I walk into this place. I'm like 17 years old. I played hockey. I think I'm bad. Like, I play hockey. I give concussions out. I fight. I walk into this gym. It's literally Frankie Edgar, a bunch of other dudes that I don't even know were professional fighters at the time. And I take a class, and they're like, "Oh, you want to be a Muay Thai fighter?" I'm like, "Yeah." They put me in the ring and proceed to beat the hell out of me for 8 rounds, like one after another, dude. Like, they gave me a helmet and some gloves, but it was hilarious. And I'm just like, I left that place. My mom's like, "How'd it go?" I'm like, "I'm never going back, Mom." Like, that was psychotic human beings in that. The instructor was shooting the dudes with BBs as from his desk if they were like not fighting hard enough or being lazy. And he had a good BB gun. He's just like, boink. I'm like, wow. So, it was one of those moments in my life where I realized, like, if I ever become an instructor and want to grow a class, this is probably not the way to do it.
I started in '95, so I understand.
Holy wow, you're an old dog, man. 95.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I
Where'd
had my
you
first
start at? Where were you at?
Buffalo, man. I'm born, raised, and bred here.
So you're like the godfather of jiu-jitsu in Buffalo, bro.
No, not really. The Godfather of Jiu-Jitsu is Chuck Anzalone, but
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah.
That's
went
cool.
to Chuck went to
What's that?
Chicago, right?
Yeah, he had to go to Chicago to train with Carlson. I used to have to drive to Rochester. There was a guy, Kyle Saunders. He was like an hour and 45 minutes away from us. I
Holy
used to
moly.
drive
That's
to train with the blue belt to learn how to like shrimp and fucking like make frames, dude. We didn't even get to spar because we weren't his guys, Like, it was
Really? So
crazy
it
times.
was old school. Like, they were like, yeah, you can't roll live.
Yeah, we used to break into like karate studios, so we had mats, and then we just like fight in there.
Oh, that's great. Hey, do you find it like do you find there's more live now with newer students than back in the day?
There's more what? I'm sorry.
Like live rolling. Like, I feel like now like we have dudes that come in and like they're allowed to roll live, and like you said, it used to not be like that. Like you'd have to like earn it, you know?
Yeah, they wouldn't let you live roll with their guys. Like,
yeah, it's
you had
funny,
to be a member of the gym and like pay like all the fees, and it was different, dude. Like, and they wouldn't show you stuff really. Like, they didn't want to show new people things. It was like totally different than now.
Dude, I know,
Everything was
bro.
secret.
It's like they're like everything was like this like black art we couldn't know about, you know?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like showing the white belts. I'm like, bro, you want to learn a heel hook? You know, you want to learn the good stuff. You know, it's like you share all the knowledge you can now.
Yeah, I remember when half guard wasn't a position. It was like you were almost mounted.
Exactly.
Like,
half guard, you were losing.
Yeah, I've been doing jiu-jitsu that long before half guard was even a position. You know?
Oh, that's funny, man. Bro, all we do is we love the deep half guard in our school, bro. And I love it because it's like the wrestler neutralizer. We get dudes come in that got good hips. I get them in that deep half, and I just look at them. I'm like, yep, got you now, buddy. You can't do any cartwheels over my chubby body right now. I got you.
I love deep half a lot too. It was a pretty popular style here because we had we got some really good guys from here. We had Fight Sport is one of the main people around here, so like a lot of the cyber guys play that style game. And we had Master De La Hiva down here a few times too. Like, I don't know if you ever roll with Master De La Hiva. I know he's like not in fame now because there's a lot of bad stuff, but dude, his feet feel like hands. So like when he puts in De La Hiva, it's a whole different experience, dude. Like,
I hate those. I hate those guys that got feet like that, man. That's creepy.
Yeah, it feels like a hand, dude. Like, he can control you like it's a hand. It's so hard to explain. I've never felt that before.
We have a guy at the gym that has a really good De La Hiva, Kyle. He's a brown belt. He's so annoying with it, man. Like, he puts it on you, and like I just want to I'm a bigger dude. I just want to smash and pass you if I can, you know. And like he'll put that hook in me, and then I'll just be like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm just like, I hate this. As soon as he gets it, I'm like, it's over. I'm getting swept. I'm getting lassoed. I'm like, this is bad. This is really bad. You know, put your leg down, Kyle.
Yeah, that lasso game's tough, man. They get that lasso one deep. It's gonna be a nice roll.
And then I'm watching like the Meow Brothers videos, like how to like neutralize all that stuff. I'm like, all right, Kyle. Today's the day. I'm gonna come in. That hook's not gonna exist, and he hits it again.
Yeah.
But hey, kudos to the guys who know their tools that they're good with, right? I mean,
yeah, for sure. And it's good to like cross training, get good with people that are really good at certain things too.
Exactly, dude. And that's you brought that up. I mean, our gym, we have D1 wrestlers, we have De La Hiva guys, we have half guard guys, we have full guard guys, we have dudes that do black belt and they're black belts in judo, and you stand and they throw you. It's like it's such a great mix to get to train with because you get so many looks, so many different people, so many different size dudes. It's as a martial artist, it's what you want, right? You don't want to just see the same thing over and over and over again because then you get complacent. You know, once in a while, like a blue belt will throw something on me. That's like, the guys like we have, for example, we have Bam Bam Bigelow's son, the wrestler, Colton. He's there. He's like a ridiculous wrestler. I think it was Division II he wrestled in. But, even watching him go from like white belt to purple belt, like, I used to like rolling with him and being by him. Like, I don't want to go near the guy now. Like, it's just frightening with that background. And then it's like your dad's Bam Bam Bigelow. It's just intimidating to begin with.
Yeah. Does he got a head tattoo?
No, he's a cop. I don't think he could have one.
Ray was going from liking him to disliking him already.
Yeah. No, he's good, man. He's a good dude, bro. He's it's just cool though to see like when you have some type of background in grappling, what you can do with jiu-jitsu in just a short period of time, I think he went out to it wasn't Worlds. I think he went out to the Nationals and he placed last year or 2 years ago as a blue belt. So, he got his blue belt pretty quick naturally.
Yeah.
But just to to see that aspect of the journey and get taken down by him, to feel that is pretty awesome.
I bet, man. I bet. All right, man. We're gonna let you get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna close it up. We're gonna talk a little about Cave 4. So we're gonna let you out. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it. If
Anytime.
you're in New Jersey, definitely check out Madhouse Academy for sure.
And hopefully I see you boys soon, man. Definitely text me your info where you guys are at. All right.
For
Okay.
sure.
All right.
We'll
Thank
hook
you,
you guys
boys.
up. Thank you so much, Rich. Have a great night.
Have a good one, man.
All right.
Let's
Thank you
go.
guys. All right, awesome job. So we were supposed to have on Nick Walker today to
Right.
talk about K4. We're gonna have Nick Walker on next week. We're gonna try and get his opponent on as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's first opponent.
We're gonna work on getting some Empire Academy guys in here too. I would like
Okay.
to get as many in as we can. I'll message them
Oh.
guys and
Saturday, Buck Smith.
Buck Smith. Saturday we're gonna have Buck Smith.
Yep.
Perfect. Is this all set up for sure now this time?
Yeah, it's also, I got his website for his business to promote.
Perfect. Send me all that stuff and I'll put it in a link when I set
Yep.
the link. And then we can have it all ready. So we're gonna have Buck Smith next week. We're getting to K4 podcast. We're supposed to get Nick Walker tonight. He was forced to cancel. Nick Walker canceled on us a lot.
No, you don't.
Is this the second time?
No.
No. Oh, who canceled on us last time?
It wasn't awful.
All right. I'm sorry, Nick. I apologize. My bad. Are you sure?
No,
Were
I'm
we
sure.
supposed to be always on vacation and we had to reschedule?
No.
All
Nick,
right.
all the time.
I'm concussed right now. I apologize. I'm having false memories. I I got kicked in jiu-jitsu, man. Like I've been having some problems. Better now though.
Okay.
Maybe.
Freaking arms. That's like I
All
hit
right.
the phone. Or it's like freaking tingling.
I can barely hear you, Ray. So we're gonna get out of here, guys. Check us out next week. Buck Smith, Nick Walker. Hopefully we'll have some more guys from K4. K4 February 1st, Rochester, New York. We're moving away from Buffalo. FCP just put on an amazing show in Rochester, and K4 is going to do it just a little bit better, hopefully. It's looking like it's got an amazing card, lots of title fights, 3 title fights I know so far.
Hey, man, it's hostile territory, right?
Hostile territory.
Do we got to be strapped?
I'm going to hide behind you, dude. You're the strapped one. You and Ben will keep me safe. I'm just going to hide behind you guys. I'm excited to go there and excited to call the fights. We're gonna have a great card. We've got at least 3 title fights that I know of. I'm sure maybe there's more in the works. Nick Walker's fighting Alonzo. That's gonna be a great fight. Alonzo, I'm butchering his name, but when we have him on, we'll have him say it so we can hear it. We got Isaac. I think this is putting the title on the line against a guy perfect record. We got a ladies title fight. Fights are coming fast and furious.
Yep.
Can't wait to see it. It's going to be a great card.
Yeah, this card is going to be.
Yep. All right, guys. Check us out next week, and we are out.
Peace.
Peace.